shifts.
It's a lot of shit. Anyway, that was a curveball. So it's Sunday morning. Dr. Price and Dr. Claggett have already come and gone. They were leaving as I was coming in because they're rise and shine early risers.
Yep.
You've been here bright and early.
Dark and early.
Dark and early. I have an excuse. I was at the rodeo last night. Wally Mossbrucker, good job. Great rodeo you put on here in Omaha. Very honored to be your sponsor. That was cool, man. We got some killer PR this last couple days at the rodeo. And then we helped out, did what you had to do. So, why are we here? Without the guys, because we're like, oh, we better do this. What we decided to do, actually Dr. Price decided to do this, is now going forward, you'll see these obviously on the YouTube page, but separately I think on the Facebook page and on YouTube.
And Instagram.
And Instagram. What is chiropractic? So this is kind of the intro of what is chiropractic and what we do as chiropractors. So this would be good. I'll take this back. This would be great for patients and future patients, potential patients. So you really understand what is chiropractic, because there's some tremendous confusion.
Absolutely.
And it'll be really probably just as good, maybe not even, maybe a little better for some of the lost souls in our profession out there who, anyway. So I'm going to go off a little bit on what is chiropractic, and then you can have it, and then to kind of give y'all a, oh, it's not a Claggett there,
That's a Claggett.
Whoa, Dr. Claggett, that was for you. Context of what's coming. What is not chiropractic is ketones. I tell you something off camera that'll make you laugh. Ketones, foot baths, massage chairs, acupuncture, what else? Wobble boards, getting together and having your chiropractor make you breakfast or smoothies in the morning. I love that one. Nutrition. Now, it's just we get to nutrition. I'm all for nutrition. As a matter of fact, I love my morning latte. What do you got?
I got Dunkin' Donuts.
He's got Dunkin'. I love nutrition. And I think healthy eating is good.
And needed.
And needed.
Yep.
But it's not chiropractic. What else? Oils. I love that one. That's not chiropractic. You know, this is going to step. I love it. You know, we've got certain boards in chiropractic, and one of them we used to belong to. Yep. And they claim to be chiropractic, but yet their board members are high up in selling essential oils. Contradiction.
I think so.
Not chiropractic. So what we're going to do is that's not chiropractic. What chiropractic is checking for a misalignment in the spine called a
subluxation,
and if necessary,
adjusting
the subluxation, which we're going to talk about. So that's kind of where we're going to go with this, is get you, I think, to understand what is chiropractic, the history of chiropractic, some basic fundamentals of how we check for what chiropractors do, and what causes them, and that journey's there. So I'm done.
So we're going to talk about and clarify what is chiropractic. We talked about what is not, but what is. It's checking for and adjusting, if necessary, vertebral subluxation, because that subluxation impedes the nerve function, the nerve flow of the body, that decreases the quality of life. It's as simple as that. But if chiropractors go beyond that, our message
is diluted.
Diluted beyond belief. It's so confusing. So,
have you ever had diluted Kool-Aid?
I give diluted juice to my kids.
I remember my grandma would make us Kool-Aid, and she like cut back on the Kool-Aid and the sugar, and it was like diluted. It was like, blah. And I know we laugh about that, but that's so true. When you dilute it, it tastes terrible. So when you dilute chiropractic, it's terrible.
Very true. Spot on.
So, but I think what we're going to do is we're going to explain what really specifically we do in chiropractic.
We're going to go into the nerve system more.
Yeah, I like
go
that.
To the adjustments.
So you have an understanding. Because we're doing it on the adaptability stuff. That's a little deep. We've got to bring it down.
Yeah.
So
we got to talk. We also can share stories of chiropractic.
Ooh, you got
I think that's a good one.
Can we end with the story?
Sure.
You just don't want you to end with, right?
Which one?
The ASL Alice.
Miss C?
Yes.
Okay.
So, a little long, he's getting at the store, then we're out of here.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
keep it short.
I'm gonna drink my latte.
But, Miss C, I spoke at a church a few years ago, 6 years ago, and after the speech, Mom came up to me and asked, can chiropractic help seizures? And I said, absolutely. What's going on? And she told me about her daughter, who had been having 30 to 80 seizures a month, pretty much daily, and her life had been ruined by these things. She had been chemically altered. She had been on so many medications that she could not socially function. Words, communication, any social interaction was stifled. She was a shell of a woman, and it was truly an honor to be able to see her and now a lot of her family right now. And Miss C, she actually had a seizure while Mom was filling out paperwork in the office on the very first day, which was, those are scary, but the power of the adjustment is absolutely incredible. And Miss C, in a few short months, her life turned significantly. She was able to socialize. She didn't come in with these blinding visors, hats, earmuffs, sound canceling headphones. Like, all these things had begun because she could not take the assault on her senses. She was so sensitive to those, anything in the outside world. It was so bringing her down. And within a few short months, she was able to have full conversations, and her medication dropped to like 25% of what they had been on. She's able to enjoy life. She's able to smile. Her laugh is fantastic. I don't know if you've heard Miss C laugh, but it is incredible. It's contagious. And anybody that hears it, they're like, that's pure joy. And I've been taking care of Miss C for several years now. And it's a pretty
How far do they drive?
amazing thing.
They drive a distance, don't they?
About 45 minutes.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
That's a long ways in Omaha, trust me.
It's a long way. They come from out of city, and it's a pure honor because they are committed to her health, and she's able to actually enjoy life now. She's asking questions, she's engaging, and her life has been completely 180. And I couldn't imagine her another 6 years of that meditation and that route where she'd be, because she was just in bed on a couch, non-interacting, nothing. And her mom a few years ago had told me and said, "Thank you for giving me my daughter back." That was really cool.
So I think what we need to do is on one of the journeys of what is chiropractic is really, because you said some cool things there, like assault on her senses. That was really pretty. Just make that up. That was good. That was really good. Because I think we need to put that on how this occurred.
Absolutely.
So, a couple things to close it down. You done?
Done.
First of all, we did have a slumber party. We both were great. But the other thing is, I remember a few years ago when you, nice. A few years ago, Dr. Frank Orr talked about a young child that had constipation. And then there was a blog wrote about you. And so I imagine those little things with long hair, trolls. There'll probably be a blog on you. Here's what I think of you. I'm going to go home this afternoon when you do your blog, you troll. And I'm going to go scoop Red's stall. And I'm going to see a lot of you and your little friends in Red's stall. Red's our horse, and I'm scooping poo, because that's what I think when you write your stupid blog and knocking what Dr. Frank Orr just achieved. I think the reason they write blogs like that is because, first of all, they couldn't imagine having somebody bring a patient like that to their office because they wouldn't have the courage to, let alone the wherewithal of how to address them, let alone they know in their heart of heart they couldn't do what you did because they can't.
Because they couldn't adjust.
They can't. So it's not functional. On that note, I'm going to go home, I'm going to go scoop some Red stall, and we'll think of you.